All right, welcome back to Wizards Media Day. We're live on monumentalnetwork.com. We're going to go to Wizards Magazine, back to Brazil, where the Washington Wizards were getting ready to face the Chicago Bulls. Then after that, on the way back, we're going to have Marcin Gortat. Take a look.
After practicing at the Flamenco facility on the first day, the Wizards moved to the HSBC Arena for day 2.
Hey!
John Wall and his teammates were getting a feel for the arena where they will be running with the Bulls.
This is 1-2 action. That's the third action. You're on the floor, Blue. Throw the rim out. Good job. Excellent. Good job, John.
After practice, the players brought the fans on the court for a clinic and skills challenge. When it came time for teaching the game, all of the players were more than willing to share their knowledge.
Let me see it. All about the kids, man. And like I said, this game of basketball has taken us, places I never would imagine. NBA kids. 1, 2, 3. NBA kids. Growing up in the inner city, not being able to see NBA players and stuff like that, I know what it means for these kids to see us, and we just try to have a good time with them and put smiles on their faces.
Those people, they show us, how it's supposed to live, happy, enjoy the life. That's the perfect lesson.
It was back to Flamenco for day 3. The coaches are fine-tuning the game plan, and Bradley Beal is fine-tuning his game for tomorrow.
And welcome back, Wizards fans, to Wizards 2014-2015 Media Day here at the practice court in the Verizon Center. Joining us now, Marcin Gortat, to take some questions from social media, talk a little bit about his off-season and what he's expecting from training camp this year. So tell us a little bit about your off-season. We have some Instagram photos of some things
Pigs and beaches.
Yeah,
Must be nice.
Yeah, I did a lot of different things. Actually, I was able to meet a lot of important people and a lot of athletes. Usain Bolt, Cristiano Ronaldo. It was definitely the fun part. Here's actually one of the pictures with my with my friends. We were on the boat on the Polish Sea, Baltic. We are actually going to see the army with my friends. We got probably about 30 minutes after that picture, I was able to talk to the Polish Navy SEALs. So.
Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Now, did they let you drive the boat?
No. I'm actually enjoying just sitting on the boat and eating and having a nice cocktail. I don't do that.
Now, as an animal person, I have to ask about your pig. Name?
Actually, wasn't my pig. It's funny. I didn't know actually that a pig's gonna bring so much attention, and I'm gonna be famous because of that pig. But it was actually shocking to me, just like it's shocking for you guys that I was standing taking the picture with the pig. I actually was excited too that I met a pig actually in the shopping center. I was standing on the first floor, and on the bottom floor was some kind of like a event raising money for the animals. And actually, I was standing there and checking my tweets, and I see the pig downstairs, and I was like, "Hey guys, I think I see a pig." And other guys were like, "Seriously, you gotta stop." I'm like, "No, seriously, you gotta come out. I think there's a pig." It's like there's no pigs in the shopping center. I'm like, "Listen, just check with your own eyes." So he came out. I was like, "Oh my God, there's a pig." I'm like, "I told you there's a pig." So that's why I said, "Hey, let's come down, take a picture, and let's post on the Instagram that it's my pet that I brought to a shopping center." So this is this is the picture of that pig, and trust me. It was actually, that pig was really strong. Yeah, I hold that pig really, really tight, but it was a strong animal.
You guys look good together. Maybe you should consider getting a pet pig, walk it down the street in D.C.
I don't think so. I don't think that would be a good idea.
Would you even have a pet?
I had a little puppy, little dog, but not anymore.
It's not a pig.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I got
A
a
lot more
fish.
upkeep.
I got a
Oh.
fish.
Okay,
I got
okay.
big tank with a fish.
A big tank?
Big.
Okay.
Now, fans are thrilled to have you back in D.C. after re-signing last year. Exciting season. What was it about last season that made you so excited to re-sign and come back here?
Well, obviously the success of the team, being the team that won 44 games, and for the first time in many years we made it to playoffs. Obviously, John, Brad, Otto Porter, Glenn Rice, the young squad, the young kids that actually in the next few years will secure the legacy in this city for this organization, and being able to play on the East Coast, close to Orlando, where I live on the off season, and being close to Europe, only 6 hours difference, and being the city where a lot of important people like ambassador and a lot of politician people, it's important for me. So that's why I decided to be here. And at the same time, I think Washington showed me so much love, and they went to Poland, Coach Whitman, Tommy Shepard, and assistant coach Pat Sullivan. They all went to Poland, for my camps with the kids, and I was actually excited that I have these guys with me.
And you played your second most productive season last year, and no bigger production than that Game 5 at Indiana where you put the team on your back. That was so exciting.
Well,
Is that what you reflect on most about when you think about last season, the biggest memory for you?
Well, obviously that was probably the biggest moment in that year for me. It was a special day for me, and I was praying, I was hoping I'm going to have a good game. I didn't expect I'm going to have such a great game, but after those two performances I had back in Washington here in Game 3 and 4, I said I have to come up with something Game 5. So I'm glad we were able to win.
Big year for you last year, stats-wise, as the fans just saw. You averaged over 13 points a game, over 9 boards a game. How are you going to build on that and make this season your season?
Well, I still believe I can do better. Last year I was traded here, 2 days before the opening night of the season against Detroit. So, I believe that going through the training camp, knowing these guys right now in the team, having a better chemistry is going to make me a better player. So. There's a lot of things I can prove, and I'm 100% sure I'm going to be more energetic. This year I skipped the national team for the first time in 3 years, so I'm going to have a lot of energy. I'm going to be able to actually, play on a higher level.
So you're playing at a high level, and you're playing against DeJuan Blair and Chris Humphreys. Now you're playing with them. What is that like, not just from a teammate perspective, but just whatever battles you had with them, and now you got to kind of wash that away and have them on your team?
Well, obviously, I play against Chris a lot. He's 8 years I'm 8 years in the league. He's 11 years in the league. So we battle a lot, and we are always competitors. Always fight against each other, push each other, grab, and do different dirty stuff to make sure that we're gonna win the battle. But
yeah.
Today we are teammates, so it doesn't matter. I respect him, he respects me. We're gonna work together and make sure that we're gonna bring some wins to Washington.
All right, time for play-by-player, Marcin. I don't know if you're ready for this, but you called a play for us last season, so we're gonna take a look, see how you do on TV. See if we can maybe send you up in the booth.
Oh, Lord.
So, Marcin Gortat, look at this, Glenn, is getting in the Celtics huddle.
Yeah, that's good.
Looks like a Harlem Globetrotters routine.
So what happened is I was actually trying to get information, get my intel. I put on my stealth mode, knowing that Rondo is right here, so I decided to, take them from the back. And that's why I decided to approach from the point guard side, because obviously he's about 5'5", maybe 5'5" and a half tall. So he wasn't able to see me. I think it was Chris Humphreys was standing right here. I said, come on, Chris, come on, we got to get together. So we all just, we came in and we said few words, but unfortunately, whatever happened in huddles, it stays in huddles. So I can't really tell you what happened.
Thank you so much for walking us through that. Now, tell us a little more about their reactions when you walked over to them.
I know Chris Humphries was already your teammate there, right? He's in the huddle with you.
That's why, I actually told him that we're gonna make a run for him on the offseason, and but again, I can't say what happened in huddle, But it was a funny situation. Some people say, just be serious, be more professional. It's a basketball game. Just because you were leading whatever 10, 15 points doesn't, it doesn't mean you can, come up to the different team and to other team and do stuff like that. But it was just a funny moment. I just tried to find out what's going on and try to get some informations, and it was I think it was just a little relaxation point for our fans.
And I noticed your hair was a little – you didn't have hair
Right.
in that play-by-player.
Yeah.
Now what do we got going on?
Well, I decided to change something.
Look at you looking at yourself. You're like
Right.
making sure.
Well, looking good, by the way.
You are looking good.
Looks low maintenance. You don't have to style it too much in the morning, right?
No, it takes a lot to maintain that, and trust me, it's not easy. But I just tried to change something. We'll see for how long, and it's just new thing.
All right, Marcin Gortat joining us. We'll be right back after a break with another player. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down
We can't
with
forget
us.
about Jeremy.
Jeremy, do you have anything to add?
March, the fans, they adore everything you do. They all the social posts. Some of them say they want a haircut just like yours. They love the driving the tanks this summer. But kind of on the same theme we're on of having a little bit of fun. They want to know which teammate of yours do you like to have the most fun with?
Oh, I think it's definitely Martell Webster. I mean, you can see we have the same haircut. I mean, his haircut is even more crazy than mine. Martell is the guy. Here we go. That's my man right here. I mean, I don't actually know. I don't
Are you
think
going to grow it that long?
That tall?
Well, I would say that I did my haircut because of Ragnar from Vikings show on the History Channel. I can be named now Polish Ragnar, but what's Martell doing? I have no idea.
I don't know. Maybe you should stick with the
either.
length you have now.
No, I definitely
That'll
can't.
take some
It's not
serious
gonna
hair
go.
product to
No,
style
it's not gonna
that
go.
way.
It's not gonna go bigger than that. We're gonna keep that.
All right, Marcin Gortat joining us. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the other side of this break with another player, more conversation. Stay on Twitter. Use the hashtag WizMediaDay. We'll be right back.